Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is about Microsoft Bot Framework V4 SDK. I'm going to talk about that all information and concept and working and how can we build the bot with the new version V4 SDK. So this is the first part of the video and we will discuss about what is the new in V4 and what is the additional information added in V4 SDK. So if you want to learn more thing about the V4 SDK, then please be with me and subscribe my channel, because daily I'm going to add some more video about that V4 SDK. So first, before started the video, first we should know about that what is the Microsoft Bot Framework. Okay, I know we already aware of that, but I'm going to tell you that some soft description about that Microsoft Bot Framework. So Microsoft Bot Framework provides just what you need: build and connect intelligent bots that interact naturally whenever users are talking, from text, SMS, Skype, any services. The new version V4 SDK provide a new rich multi-languages SDK for building bot using like C#, JavaScript, Python or Java. Means if you want to develop a bot in V4 SDK, then we can use a multiple language. You can use C#, you can use JavaScript, and you can use uh, Python, any language you can use that. So in V4 bot framework, SDK support the same underlying bot framework services as V3 version 3. Okay, there is very less changes in the services. However, V4 is refactoring of the previous version of the SDK. This is the refactoring. This is not a new things. This is a refactoring of the V4 SDK. So it's allow a developer more flexibility and more control over their bot. So there is a some the main interesting about the V4 SDK is that the code structure is wrapped in inside the classes, which allow the bot development using the modularity and extensibility of the bot framework SDK. This is the best part in V4 SDK. So let's get started. What is the changes in V4? So let's get started. Okay, you can see the screen. Here is some points were added in V4 SDK. The first one is introduction of bot adapter, and second one is refactored state management, and third one is a new dialog libraries, and fourth one is support for ASP.NET Core. So we will discuss one by one. First we will talk about the what is the adapter. So in easy language we can say that adapter handles the bot framework authentication. Means suppose your bot want to integrate and want to communicate with another channel, then adapter will help in that. Okay, so adapter manages incoming and outgoing traffic between a channels and your bot's turn handler. Okay, the calls to the bot framework connectors. It's also initialize the context for each turn. Here you can see the more clear in picture. You can see that the channel, the connection between the channel and your bot framework services. User can send the response to the bot with the HTTP post, and again after processing, bot will send back to the message to the end user. So more about the adapter, then you can just check out the link who I mentioned in slides. I'm also going to add in description. You can copy the link and you can explore the about the adapter also. So second one is refactor state management. Okay, this is a new thing we added in V4 SDK. So state data is no longer automatically available within a bot. That was in previous version v3. Okay, in new version the state data is no longer automatic available, which should it is manually. Okay, the state is now managed via state management objects and property access accession. Okay, the state is now managed with the state management objects. Means I'm already told you that the interesting in the bot framework is that everything wrap in the classes and objects. So this is very good thing in v4 development, in development perspective. Now second one is new dialogues library. Okay, there are some library added in v4 sdk. So we can see that in v3 dialogues will need be rewritten for the new dialog library. Okay, in v3, but in v4 the scoreable no longer exists. You can check for global commands before passing control to your dialogues depending on how you design your v4 bot. This could be in message handler or the parent dialog. Okay, means suppose you want to handle the dialogues. Okay, then it's a depend on you that how you design your bot v4 bot, because there are a multiple option available in v4 that you can handle the dialog uh, with the help of handler and with the help of parent dialog classes. So you can you can also explore the dialog library with you can click on link, and you can also know you can also explore the more thing about the dialog library. Okay, first before they start the development the bot, first we need to know that some terminology who introduced in v4 sdk. It's very necessary to know about the terminology, actually what is that. So first in this video we will talk about that terminology, what is exactly this thing. So first one is activity. Okay, then what is activity? Means interaction between a users. Means in v4 sdk every activity, every interaction between bot and user, it's called activity. Second one is turns. Okay, the turn consists of the user's incoming activity to the bot, and any activity the bot sent back to the user as an immediate responses. Turn responsible for that if incoming activity from the users and outgoing responses from the bot to the end user, it's handled by the turn. Okay, now third one is handlers. Handlers are the mechanism through which different type of activities are being handled. This is the main part in v4 sdk for the activity handling. Now fourth one is context. Context contain information about the activity such as sender and receiver of the message and other activity. Means this is the basically this is your object, and it store all information about the sender and receivers and also many things about the activity. In v3 we use the session, the same working of like session in v4 is the context. Now fifth one is adapter. We already discussed about that adapter. It's responsible for direct incoming and outgoing activity, authentication, monitoring the activity, and error handling, so on, lot of things. Now sixth one is middleware. What is the middleware? Middleware is a conduit which exists between the adapter and your bot code. This is working between the adapter and code. It's used to connection between adapter and code. It's working like a middleware. That's why we call this is. Now seventh is state. State is a storage mechanism which store data relating to either conversation of the user. Dialogues is the mechanism to implement multi-turn conversation. Okay, now dialogue set are collection of dialogues. Okay, dialogue context contain the information related to the dialogue and are used to interact with dialogue set within the There are some extra library added in Microsoft Bot Framework V4 SDK. As we already know that V4 SDK provide a more functionality, that's why it's need a more library. That's why Microsoft Bot Framework added some extra library in V4 SDK. So I'm mentioning some few of them. You can get all libraries if you click on this link who I mentioned in slides, and also I'm also put this link in description. You can check out from that. So first one is bot builder, means it's provide the framework for the developing the bot. Okay, this library provide the framework for develop your bot. Second one is bot building dialogues. Okay, provide it's the main purpose of this library that it's provide a useful way to manage a conversation with the user. It's very helpful to manage the conversation with the user. And third one is it's a very important library who added in V4 SDK. The main purpose of this library is that it's provide an extension to handle the cognitive services like Louis Q&A maker and other services within the bot. Means if you want to add some cognitive services in your bot, then this library provide some supporting function you can use from this library. So this is the few of library who added in V4. So thanks for watching. This is the short description about the Microsoft Bot Framework V4 SDK. In next video we will discuss about how can you start, how can you develop the bot. So be with me and subscribe my channel for continue this session. In next video we will uh, discuss how can we start and how can we build. So thanks for watching. Thank you. There are some extra library added in Microsoft Bot Framework V4.